Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello everyone, welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button, also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
I made this press conference yesterday, and he paid tribute in that press conference to Ganifa Wemi. If we remember, all of this started, and there have been documents circulating now as regards the reportage of Newswatch back in the time where all of this first started on Ganifa Wemi. And even when you look at the facts, it's shocking that they're different. So that time, the claim was Government College Ibadan. How did all of a sudden we now have Government College Lagos? Too many discrepancy. Then they were talking about Richard Daly College. So if he said he left, what's it called? He was okay. I think for reference purposes, I'm going to read from Newswatch back in the day. So because I remember I took out that report so I can be able to quote verbatim. Okay. So this was it. A Newswatch report. A dependable source told Newswatch last Wednesday that Tinubu did not and could not have attended any college in America between 1969 and 1971 because he traveled to America for the first time in 1974. He purportedly spent 2 years in 1969, 1971 in Richard Daly College. But if he attended government college or any other secondary school prior to Richard Daly, you know, which could have achieved the 2 years of secondary education. So they also said, despite the pressure mounted on Tinubu, he was supposed to have a press conference. This was, I'm quoting many years back in time. Ago. Now, I said, Ganifa wants the police to investigate Tinubu's claim that he attended Government College Ibadan between 1965 and 1968, and Richard Daly College, Chicago, between 1969 and 1971. All right? And if he did attend any of the colleges and qualification, he used it to admission of University of Chicago. So even in all of this opposition back in the day, there was also a case of University of Chicago that it was alleged that he went to first before he now went to Chicago State University. Well, so there are lots of, you know, discrepancies here and there, but as it is now, he made his press conference yesterday. That's Atiku Abubakar. They push, yes, obviously they said they will be able to go to the Supreme Court. And he says he believes in the Supreme Court, and nobody's impairing on the Supreme Court. No, of course, the justices will have to do their job. Will have to do their job. So, but the lawyer, Kalu also said something yesterday. He also talked about one part that people are not even talking about, the NYSC. That there was an Adekunle, you know, on the Adekunle on the NYSC presented, which was a new addition to all of the conversation. Then there was a question also asked that, okay, how about business interest and all of that, you know. Then he said, oh, my Intel's group had not even been doing business. They had collected most of the contract from me before now. Then he also made clarification on the issue of he betrayed Tinubu and all that. Yeah. So he said that when he was running then, Tinubu said he wanted to be his running mate. President Tinubu said he wanted to be his running mate. But he said there are even some witnesses here with him. Yeah. And he told them that I don't like a Muslim ticket. It doesn't go well. That never. And he's even reiterated it that Nigeria is a multicultural nation. So he's made his own point here at the press conference, paid tribute to Ganifa Wemi and also David Ude, the journalist. And that was about the prayer. It was quite a very short one yesterday. So let's see how all of this pans out. But once all of this gets to court too, our reportage too will have to mellow down because now we don't want to run the risk of being subjudice. No, we are discussing Chicago papers. Chicago papers generally. They appear. You know, no, we are not discussing the case in the Supreme Court. Yes. Okay, so, I'm sure you want to weigh in on that.
Oh, okay. Let me say a few words around that. So just it was quite a short press conference, and he also had the opportunity to respond to the questions. I believe one of the key parts of that conference was his responses to some of the questions, taking us back to the fact that he and President Tinubu actually enjoyed a cordial relationship. In fact, he said that together they'd come together for ACN, he had run, but on the basis of not wanting to have him as vice presidential candidate, because he didn't support a Muslim ticket, which he said even up until now, that's still his stance, then President Tinubu moved his loyalties to former President Musa Yar'Adua. But away from that, it's just the fact that he said he was doing this on the basis of morality and the fact that Nigerians deserve the truth. And I believe that's something that we have emphasized a number of times here. When people say, what is the point of it? Will it be admitted or not? It is the fact that Nigerians deserve to know the truth. And I want to say that journalists should not be shamed or not be cowed or not be intimidated into telling the truth by sources and forces, because all we're doing is not taking sides. It's simply informing the people, investigating where necessary, and ensuring that people, the Nigerian people who deserve to know the truth, have the truth, in terms of being able to understand and make decisions themselves. Now, they also asked a question with regards to the Supreme Court, and besides, the APC have responded saying that it was an attack on the Supreme Court, he was intimidating the judges. I didn't see anything like that in what he had said. There was nothing like that, and that was what the APC had come out with a statement.
In Atiku's statement,
there was nothing like him. He was presenting, like we mentioned, it was just stating the fact. He didn't allude to cases in the court currently. And in issues or matters where the law, there were questions around the law, he handed over to his lawyer, Kalu, to respond. The main things he responded to were issues around why was he doing this, the relationship between he and President Bola Tinubu, and of course, when would this stop? And that's why, and he said, they asked the question as to when, at the end of the day, and he said, once the Supreme Court rules, whether in his favor or in the favor of President Bola Tinubu, then the matter ends, because the Supreme Court is the highest office, is the last hope of the common man, is the last court. As Dr. Batu often says, if the Supreme Court does not rule in your favor, you take your matter to God. And so it's important to note that he also demonstrated the fact that he was willing to respect the rule of law. The only thing he was asking for was that the rule of law is fair and equitable.
Yes.
Is different from your truth. Let me speak my truth and respect my truth. So the truth of a Gen Z might be different from that. Exactly, my brother.
That's how we're brought up.
Yes,
that's the way we're brought up. But you've heard the story of my truth.
Yes,
let me speak my truth. So now let's look at it from the perspective of the Gen Z. Let's assume that the president loves young people, and this is a case of
to put
his own
it
truth.
in perspective, so that we don't.
No, we'll put it. I'll come to that point where we'll put it in perspective.
The issue of truth.
Yes,
I'll wait on that later.
Okay. Now, the issue of truth. Sometimes the truth that belongs to you or to Rufai or even to Ruben and Emmanuel, they can be different from my truth. But it doesn't change the fact that truth is consistent. What is the truth of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the truth of the APC? The truth is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu attended
Chicago State University.
Yes. Is that true or not? It is true. They did
according
to the deposition, it shows that it is true. That he stayed in America during a period of time, it is true. Some of the things that they are saying is true. They are actually quite true. Now, what is the truth of Waziri Adamawa, Waziri Atiku Abubakar? What is his truth? The truth remains that were the documents forged, some people will say no, some people will say yes. But the truth for me remains the fact that when somebody says, this is not the document I issued, then it is not the document that they issued. Do you call it fake? Do you call it forgery? It is down to your choice of word. But call a spade a spade. If somebody gives you a document, and the example I used yesterday, which I will use when we have conversation with the other people that will come on the program, the example I used was simple and it was clear that let's assume, as I am working with Arise today, if the chairman of Arise News Prince Obagbena, says he has given me a job and I start working here. If I go somewhere else and the document that I present is different, it does not mean I did not work here. But the document that I present that is not the same as what was issued to me, it means I have forged it. So at the end of the day, all of the arguments that we are having, they represent different perspective of the truth. On the one hand, the president attended CSU. On the other hand, they didn't say that he did not complete his course. He completed. But they didn't also say that he didn't have a good result. We saw the results that were published. They did not deny that one. They are all A's and B's. But in terms of the certificate itself, I don't know what reason the president can give for allowing a situation where what he presented was not what was given by that university. So that document is not what was given. That's what the deposition said. And I think the certified copy has come out, right? And Rufai, the certified copy has come out, and that certified copy has stated very clearly that this is not what we gave. So let us have a unified position on the truth. The truth of APC, yes, they're true in terms of he attended the university. The truth of Atiku Abubakar is also true, that that document was not presented, was not the one that was issued by CSU. So that means there's forgery. So let's move from there so that we don't continue to live in this issue of, is it true or not? It is true that that document is fake. It is forged. So what do we do? That is what has been said based on the document that you can see, the deposition that is started, that is very certified. But what courts will need to rule on what an American court, where they have jurisdiction to say, is it true or not? They've got it there.
But the Supreme Court has not ruled. And
no, as it affects Nigeria.
And that's why I said, yes, you said what is in the deposition, but when it comes to the court ruling and talking about this matter, we also need to be careful so we don't sound sub judice, because the case has been pushed to court. So the court will rule on it. All we know, like you said, for the fact is, yes, CSU has said that we didn't give the document. So let's just keep it at
are we expecting that the decision on whether the document is fake or not will be the decision of the Supreme Court?
That will be tested at the Supreme Court.
But based on the evidence that is clear.
So you can't preempt. So all you just do is we just wait until them. So we don't have something
and his team to take
to file.
They have said they will take the documents to the Supreme Court.
But will it be accepted?
So I mean, that's up to the court.
Will it be admitted?
It's up to the court.
Document, that should be the conversation.
Yeah, it's up to the court. So the court
apart from the main issue, because when the legal team of Tinubu, President Tinubu said, if those documents are released, they will cause irreparable harm. And of course, we're wondering. But you know, with that document now, we have seen a number of other things. Government College Lagos,
Government College Ibadan,
male, female. So other issues have come up.
1917 as opposed to 19.
I don't know whether that was what they were alluding to when we were talking of capable or irreparable harm to their client, in this case, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But let's just move to other.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day, my brothers and sisters, my mommies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all. Yes, so my people, as I told you, I say I will come back. I don't come back, and I welcome back. as una see that video una watch, how una see am? I want una leave una comment for the comment section there. Make una tell me how una see the matter, whether e good or e bad. If e good, make una let me know. If e still bad, make una still let me know. I need to bring am come give una wey be my people wey dey here. Make una follow me shook mouth put whether e dey good or e dey bad. So if e dey right, una still leave una comment below. If e dey bad, una still leave una comment below. Una remember say everybody gets freedom of speech. Okay, all right, thank you very much. So if you dey watch me, you never subscribe, my brother, sister, I beg you in the name of God, make you hit that red button and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will get notification and you will constantly watch me. Thank you very much. See you again in my other video. I love you all. Bye bye.